Hello there and welcome back to Venice. I'm finally a Doge again. Oh, I became Doge again last time, which is fairly good. We have a lot of money, we have a, well, army of our own right now that we can use to all my evil plans. No, really not. It's actually fairly good right now. We should be able to gain a dominant position, especially since we do have a retinue now that we can start to use. And we'll definitely be using that one to, well, our advantage here. Position elective. Yeah, I'm definitely in charge here. I could probably lower the campaign fund a little bit. No reason wasting good money. So, I'll be upgrading the house basically as much as possible, as often as possible. We'll be building trade posts here for the 80 trade posts in the Republic achievement. Shouldn't actually be that much of a problem in the long run. At least I hope not. But we can't really promise so. So, Aikido here actually got himself, we are rivals, feuding families, so doing that to him was probably not the best thing, but he should at least like me a little bit better now. Just a little bit. His content though, but we'll probably rival some more later. Rival later. Well, that's the way we're putting it, but yeah, I did. So I'll try and keep up with what I said last time. I'll try to condense things more, get more things done. There won't be too much happening, of course, in the first year. So what I'm trying to do is build up this to the maximum level. I'm trying to get enough trade posts to find the 80 trade post achievement. And that is literally it. That is what we're going to do as Venice. And then we're going to change it over to something else. Become feudal. And start going for other achievements. It all is going to be, well, kind of weird. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably not fight too much here. Probably Genoa. At least give it a go. But other than that, I really doubt that we'll be doing much else. So we'll see how it all plays out. So as you can see, I did get the Istria on my hands, which is pretty damn good. There are two reasons for this. First of all, I get a couple of castles with that, which I can then use to, well, people who have claims, for instance. And I'm going to use that on one of them right now. As you can see, I can claim Spoleto for this guy, and taking that duchy is probably a little bit good for me. So what I'm going to give him is the Barony of Pula. And I'm going to just hand the other one out randomly. It's not a big question or problem. I'll also most likely go up to Treviso. We'll be trying to take, well, Treviso, more or less. The city first and the county, if we can. And if I do get Spoleto here, then I'm definitely in a dominant position in Italy. I'll at least have a little bit of a fighting chance, to say the very least. So, we'll definitely try and claim Spoleto here, see if that goes well. The problem is, of course, that the Italians are allies to each other's kings, so potentially I could get quite a troublesome alliance against me, but it is already at war with, I believe, some of his brothers. Yeah, war of tyranny, so there's already a lot of annoying little factors that he has to account for. So I'll just keep on being a thorn in his side and see how this all turns out. The Duke of Genoa joined in, the one that I just actually counted from, so I think I'll be able to take Spoleto here without too much problem. The biggest issue, per se, is if the claimant dies, but hopefully it won't. We'll see how it all plays out. I'm wondering for a second if Rome was actually at war with me, but then I realized, no, Rome ain't at war with me, it's virtually just Milan for the Italian holding here. So we'll try and take Spoleto and we'll see how it works out. Then I'm a little bit unsure, we'll probably fight Treviso. That's the plan, I'll get it done, then I'll get back to you. I'll tell you if there's any alterations in, well, the plan. So, as you can see, I've actually grown a little bit. We got Spoleto by the help of the Duke. We also took Cagliari and Napoli. I took them in East Manor. I simply asked, do you want to become part of my, well, empire? And they accepted. I can claim Verona. I do actually have the means. That is the hilarious part. And I think I'm going to do that. The problem is only a little bit of a simple one, per se. Do I want to give him a city? I think I do. I think I can afford that. Give him, let's see. Do I actually want to give him Ravenna? No. Ancona? No. Probably Volterra? Capua, perhaps? Capua, how much is that earning me? 36? I think I'll actually just give him the city of Volterra. And then we'll go after Verona in his name, which should work out very nicely. I'll get myself a Duke under my command, and hopefully it'll work out in my advantage. Of course, I have to fight these guys, which is kind of annoying, to be perfectly honest. I'll allow them to sacrifice some men trying to siege the province, and then we'll attack them, because I'm pretty sure we'll actually be able to beat their army, because mine, high class, and with that I can just then steal the province from them. I'll allow my army to reinforce here, but I think I'll also go ahead and destroy theirs. It's down on morale, it's an easy target, and hurting it will probably benefit me in the long run. It's manpower lost, more or less, and that is, of course, very, very much useful. So, what we're going to do now is march back and start some more sieging. I'll keep Agapito as a general. He might die in battle if we work out very well. Even though I lose kind, I still have 29 diplomacy, so it's not like it's a very big problem. So, what we're going to do now is do a little bit more sieging. I'll allow these guys to siege this for me while I siege these 3 provinces, and Verona should hopefully become mine. I just realized that once again I'm an idiot. The heir here is, well, a feudal lord, so he's a little bit ahead of his time, per se. I'm pretty sure that, I have no idea if they fixed a bug, but if I inherit, or if it's a bug or not, if I inherit, I'm going to become a feudal lord. So what we need to do here is get rid of him. I can't imprison him. I can revoke, no, I can't even revoke Sardinia. I actually gave it to him, because it's heir and I didn't think things through. We do have a lot of cash though, so sacrificing it in the pursuit of killing him is probably not for the best. But it's all I really can do here. And apparently, I can't pull it off. Great. Now everyone hates me, and the heir himself is still alive. The right of the Count. As a Rindo, you are in a unique position to act against Tribune family, your old enemies. Striking at them directly might rule the eye of the other patrician families, whose continued favor is necessary to cement your dynasty's rule over the Republic. However, the Tribunos still enjoy a lot of support in many quarters of Venezia, but new insidious ways of hurting them are open to you now with your current office. You have managed to tarnish their family's name and standing through an intensive lobby campaign. Heed the words of Serene Doge. So basically, killing everyone didn't affect me. But yeah, I'll have to save my money, try and kill him again, and hope that I don't die in the meantime, which I potentially will do. Probably, to be honest, so we'll try and not have that happen. Of course, but by chance he should already have been dead. But he isn't. This is horrible. So yeah, I'll try to assassinate him and hope that I don't go feudal. We'll see how it plays out. Well, this is hilarious. This is hilarious on so many levels that it's not even fun anymore. Yes, I'm completely serious. He died of illness. Right now. Stressed, ill. I wasted, what, 2,000 gold? And didn't gain anything from it, which is great. So I need to now find a new heir. I'll do that, I'll finish the war with Verona, and hopefully I won't get mad in the meantime. So I did actually win the war with Verona, and we're going to enforce demands here. Which is great, because this should now mean that we have a Doge vassal who, well, adds a considerable amount of land to our, well, country, so to speak. Next target, potentially Aquitaine, but they're still a little bit too big, I dare say, to mess with just yet. So I think we'll bide our time, do a little bit of upgrades, try and cause some trouble, and of course, once again, I've been spotted, but we're still going through with the plan even so. I'm killing, apparently, Agapito. I think we'll celebrate with Bear. Died, so the Tribune family is getting hammered. I should probably not murder too many of them, though, as it'll be a little bit difficult to get the trade count up high enough. For now, it seems that things will be fine. So, I'll keep on upgrading the family place. As you can see, we have completed 2 of the 11. So, we'll continue and see if we can pull something off here. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of money from the church, and I feel like this is kind of abuse, really. I've gotten it 3 times in a row now. I do get a lot of piety, 250 a month, so I can do this virtually every, third year. 3.1, 3.2 years, something like that. Getting a lot of cash for not really doing anything, and that is of course very much a good thing. In most cases, to be honest. Sometimes it really isn't, but having a lot of money means I can upgrade all my holdings more or less as I see fit. Not really too much of a problem. And also means that I can abuse my my mercenaries as much as I want. So, we've actually got Melgiel here, and the reason for that is that I assassinated both of these two. First Padua to get land in my country, then Raymond and Melgiel. I got those one for free. We have for Burgundy for a city in Nice, and we'll probably do the same with both Italy and Genoa as soon as the truces run out. So we have a lot of plans and a lot of things to do. Currently doing a tournament since money isn't really a problem. So we're going to do some more upgrades and probably end up with a war, well, pretty soon. We'll see how it all plays out. So there we go, we have, well, truces with Seleucia has run out. And apparently I see here's City C, so that's basically what I'm going to fight for. I was trying to wonder, or try and realize what the hell I could fight for in Seleucia itself, but nothing. So I'm going off the cities that he currently has under his command here. The truce with Italy runs until 72 if I'm not completely mistaken, so I still have a year left on those. But other than that, not really much else to report. I did get some more money from the church, which is why my piety is low. And as such, I think I'm kind of abusing them at this point, but since I have both these guys here, he kind of loves me. No matter what I do, as you can see here. Ask for money, minus 150, dishonorable, minus 50. I'm basically in charge of whatever I, well, feel like at this stage. Also, Aquitaine is actually split, which means that going for, well, a war against them is probably not the dumbest thing I've ever done. And as such, we are going to take Genoa here. It could definitely be useful. So, it will be an interesting war, to say the least. It could definitely go very badly, very fast. And also, apparently, seems like it's actually the Duke of Genoa who owns most of the stuff. So, I made a slight mistake. I should probably go after Pisa instead. But hopefully, with this war, I can make him, well, consider revolting. We'll see how that plan actually works out. So, this is the biggest army that Aquitaine managed to field, 2,500 men. We've faced some smaller armies before this one, but it's not really something that I would consider a challenge. And with this, I believe the war is over. Pretty much. Would you consider giving up? Good. Then we're going actually to march into Firenze here. We actually have some castles by allies, and the big question is who want to use any of them. Probably seize a city here. That should probably work out just fine. Seize the city of Pistoia. But before that, we're going to do something else. I have a claimant to Lombardy. That's right, I have a claimant that can take the entire duchy of Lombardy, and I'm going to make him a duke. And the reason is very simple. If I get Lombardy itself with a feudal lord, rather than anything else, I'm going to get in... Well, I don't actually have any feudal positions, do I? That kind of sucks, to be honest. But I have no choice. If I want to take Venice and create a duke here, I'm going to have to make it a little major, but it's fine. We're given the city of Savona, and we'll use him as our card to declare war on the Italian king, the Italian boy king. And it should be a fairly easy. Also, as you can see here, he probably just accepted the, well, peace, or the forced peace, more or less. And with Lombardy in our hands, we definitely do have Italy in our, well, in our hands, more or less. As you can see, I also have two of my well, people in my dungeon, and the reason for that is fairly simple. They are potentially rebels, and I don't like the Tribuno family at all. I'm going to keep him there for the time being. But on that very same note, we are going to finish off this war, take Lombardy, and then we're going after Firenze, I think. So as you can see, Mayor Tiboldo Savona against the Duchy of Lombardy. With that, we now have a very big, very scary, or potentially, I guess I should say, scary Venice. But the biggest problem here is well, they're not the right type of vassals, but hopefully you can manage that for me. Next target, Tuscany, but unfortunately we won't do that until, well, next time. Italy itself is not that impressive anymore. And I think we'll also find Tuscany, Aquitaine, Urbino potentially. Yeah, I have a ton of claimants for Urbino, so I'll give one of them Genoa, and then we'll take it. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. We have more than enough targets. So we'll continue our progress next time. We'll keep on upgrading the house. I actually forgot. Wow, I forgot to set a new upgrade, which is kind of bad. But as you can see, we have done 4 of the 11. So I'll just continue that very same note. Upgrade 1 and 1 to the maximum, and then we should be perfectly fine. You can also apparently add 500 men to a retinue. We'll just get that done. And as I said, we'll continue next time. I do have 16 trade posts myself. I'll probably get more. But for the time being, that's all I have. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And I do hope to see you next time. Bye.